Okay, so should be live. People should be able to hear me. Okay. So yeah, another Bitzbox live stream. You'll notice I'm in a different location. I'm actually, well, some of them in Bitzbox HQ for me, so I'm on Katie's desk. And it's lovely and clear, so I thought I'd use that. So lots of space, and yeah, I'm gonna build Ogors. I'm gonna do the Iron Blaster. I think it was called. I couldn't find the instructions, but I have found them online. I did find them online. I'll get them back up again in a minute. I've shared this online, so it's a case of waiting for people to jump in and join me. So yeah, I'll just get them instructions back up online. I'm just going to close the window by mistake. I don't know what I've done with the original launch instructions. Luckily, you get most of them on Reddit. We do actually have a lot of instruction books. There's a link on our website for a lot of them as well. That shouldn't be too bad to build. Separate window and do that. I can still see the chat. There we go. You think I'd be a bit more prepared, but there you go. I did have it open. So yeah, I'm going to build the Iron Blaster. So you can build the Iron Blaster or the Scrap Launcher. I'm going to do the Iron Blaster. It's like a big old can. So start by building the Rhinox. So if you're building or painting anything along the stream, then do let me know what you're working on. I'm always interested to hear. So yeah. Making sure I get things sure I need to scoot over this way a little bit. I may zoom in a bit. Let's go in a bit. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it sounds okay. It seemed alright when I tested it, so I assume that's the case. Dave Dog, would they win gold at Olympics for the belly flop timing competition? Maybe the Grots would beat them. Oh, Grots have like some sort of thing where they launch them as well. Well, they used to. Yeah. Um, Luckily, I'm not going to be flinging any moblars. What are they called? Grots now, aren't they? Not be flinging any of them around. Going for the Iron Blaster. I don't know which one's better rules wise, but if anyone does, let me know and I'll probably get another one. Nose ring. So I'm gonna try really carefully not to get any glue on Katie's desk. I don't think she'd appreciate that. Oh really? If it's the same problem as before, I should be able to fix it. Okay, what about that? It's really annoying if that is the problem because I sort it out in every stream and then it just sort of resets itself. Yeah. That's just a setting in the software that it looks like I'm gonna have to change every time I open it, which is a bit odd. Okay, so let's get main bits done. I've also got some Necromunda, some more Zone Mortalis stuff. We've built most of it, but I've got a little bit of that just if I've done this within the 2 hours. I'm probably gonna have sort of leave some of this unassembled. Just like a couple of sub-assemblies. I think I might leave the Ogre separate maybe. Otherwise it'll be a bit of a nightmare to paint. So I'll put on his nose ring. What I'm going to do... Oh, come on. There we go. I might just scoot the camera this way a little bit. Just because I'm a bit more comfortable over here. Oh, I've got the base as well. There we go. I won't put anything on the base till the end. And get his head on. Where's the instruction booklet? So there are horns for him as well. So I guess just go on the front. So for this one, it's 37 and 36. Yeah, I'm glad I got that audio issue sorted then. So, obviously a few weeks ago we had the same thing. So now I know what it is. Just sort it out straight away. It's very hard to test these streams beforehand. Obviously any echo or anything that you get on there is to be expected when you're testing it on the device you're recording on. So we'd start doing Twitch streams as well, and we're going to do them weekly. The only thing about them is they are during work hours. So they're going to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon every Tuesday. At least until our Christmas break. And then we'll start them up sometime again in January. We might do some airbrushing in the next one. Big old horns on this thing. So yeah, there's a link on our website to our Twitch channel. It's just Bitzbox TV. And all them streams you might have already seen, they do go out on the YouTube channel after. But they've been good fun. I'm trying to do these every couple of weeks. I didn't do one a fortnight ago because I couldn't, but I'm going to try and do them every couple of weeks. I could do them, well, sometimes I can do them every week, but if I just try and get into a 2-week rotation, it'd be better. Right, the actual scrap launcher itself, or the Iron Blaster, sorry, the actual sort of chassis. That seems to be the next thing, now that we've got our Rhinox done. So yeah, I'm probably going to get through this pretty quick actually, aren't I? We'll see. I say that now. There's still a lot more to it. So there's these big old bits there. We fellows, fair amount to this. Let's chop them off. Also, I've got a couple of Necromunda conversion videos which are ready to go. I'm hoping one will go up possibly tomorrow or Saturday. Probably tomorrow. Just got to make a thumbnail for it. And yeah, there's one on converting the Zone Mortalis stuff, and to be a bit more interesting, I'm adding some bits to that. And the other one is converting some Corpse Grinder Cult to have some of their various weapon options, because obviously they'll get an upgrade kit from Forge World, but in the meantime, I look at ways how you can represent their weapons. And they have pretty cool, quite a cool selection of weapons actually. And I'll probably put one on up early on Patreon, and one out tomorrow. And then the other one will be like next week. Got to try and space them out a bit. As for battle reports, we'll have we'll probably get a Warcry one in before our Christmas break, but that might be the only one we'll have time for. We're certainly going to do more Age of Sigmar, Necromunda. We're going to start making our warbands up for a little campaign for that. And yeah, maybe we'll do some 40k in the new year. There's rumours that there's going to be a new edition of 40k. So I don't know whether just to wait for that. It goes together pretty well. It's an oldish kit, really. So for like one of the older kits, these do seem to fit together really nice. Fits together. Doesn't want to stay together. A bit more glue in that. I'll put that bit in. Well, I do need to. There's a little bit there which should have been filed down, but that seems to be stuck quite well. So yeah, going back to the Twitch stream, we built a load of scratch-built terrain on the last one, and they've come out really nice. We haven't quite finished them, but we'll share pictures of them on Instagram and such. Well, speaking of Instagram as well, we've got a competition on there at the moment to win the Sisters of Battle box. So there's still a few days left to enter that. So just check out our Instagram page, and there's details how you can be in with a chance to win that. Very reluctantly giving it away. We want to do more giveaways. Definitely want to do more giveaways. I'll probably even do some on these streams in the future as well. And on the Twitch stream. And we'll probably announce the winner for that one on the Twitch stream, but I will post it on Instagram as well. Apparently this bit goes this way round, but that's quite a tight fit, I think. Oh, there goes the front. No, alright, it's just like that. It's weird because it's obviously sort of built out of sort of scrap wood and stuff, so it's not quite uniform, so it didn't look like that went together too well, but that is actually how it goes. So like, you see on the back there, all just like random planks of wood and stuff. Quite cool there, isn't it? So that's the platform. You can see where the wheels are going to go. Speaking of which, well, they're not next. There's a few little bits first, and then they're next. Looks like there might be some options for pieces there. So, what do we need next? 52, 56. There's our 56. 52. So 52 is our little shield. So yeah, if you're building anything or painting anything along to the stream, then do let me know what you're working on. I'm always interested to know what people are up to. I've been getting a few people tagging us on Instagram actually with what they've been doing with their bits, which is really cool because I always like to see what people do with their conversion bits. Press 1 if you think Sisters of Battle look a little bit like ex-UK Prime Minister Theresa May. She has definitely got the ultimate Sisters of Battle haircut, hasn't she? I can't really say anything good about Theresa May apart from that she does have that Sisters of Battle haircut. It'd be great to think that she modelled a hairstyle off them, but probably not. Yeah, I don't seem to hear much from her these days, do you? Right, so this bit goes where exactly? Under there? Of course, these instructions, like the old instructions, are just clear as mud. Like they really are bad. They're very sort of low res. And even worse when you're trying to do them from a Reddit article. But yeah, that was Scooting there, I think. I wonder. Oh yeah, okay. There's a bit of a tight fit again. I mean, it's designed pretty well, considering there's all these sort of tight fits. I hope that's right. Seems like that needs to come in more. Sort of go up and like really tight fit. Yeah, there we go. Now what I should have done is made it so you put that on the side bit first before you put that. Before you put the top on, that would have made a lot of sense. Okay. We've got our shield. That's just somewhere on the back by the looks of it. I'm not even bother with that. Just one extra thing to paint. I don't know. No, let's stick it on. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm eating Smarties and I got a toffee crisp today. What's next? 54. Right up here. So yeah, actually used the Ogors in our latest battle report. I do quite enjoy them. They certainly do need a little bit more range in that list, so this will certainly help with that. As I said, I don't really look at the rules properly, so I don't know if there's any good on it. So I assume that goes in there. Cool, again it's a really tight fit, so I'll have to put some glue just around. Cool, so it's coming along, got a few extra little bits on there now. And you can have something hanging off that. But I might not do that yet, just in case I start knocking it off. And put it onto the wheels. Now wheels are pretty fun. They got all these chains around them. So 71, 72. That's not 71, 72. Does that actually say? No. Oh right, I see here. 72 and 73 and 74. I remember way back when, I think we actually sold the bits to this set. We don't sell any Ogres at the moment. Ogres are a weird one, because you get so many spare bits on like the regular Ogre guys, that people only really want to buy the bodies and the shoes. So they just weren't worth selling really. File. Oh, I tend to drop everything. But yeah, I'm definitely going to start Sisters of Battle Army in the new year when the new stuff comes out. I'm more interested in the multi-part plastic stuff than I am the starter set. And I've just pre-ordered a Nighthaunt Battle Force, so I'll be doing some Nighthaunt over the Christmas period. I may even be able to fit in a stream over the Christmas period as well. I'll have some spare time. I'll put the dates up on the website when we're off, but we're pretty much finishing on the 20th and then coming back for the first full week. Yeah, first full week in January, whatever day that is. I was going to lift my calendar up to have a look, but it doesn't go beyond this month. So I assume it's that the two halves will go together. And then these ones. So I'll get them stuck together now. Need to neaten that up just a bit. So there's the two wheels. They just have an extra little piece on the end of each one. They're pretty cool. So I like these wooden wheels with all chains on them. Okay, so no idea which one goes on what, but I see. You've cleverly made them so you can't put the wrong one on. So for an old kit, it's really well designed. It's just the instructions are terrible, as most of the old kits were. But it goes together lovely. So I'll just give them a little while to dry, and then they can go on. So next up we have this big tusk piece. Do we just have one of them? Uh, 58. That one. Right, a little bit of filing on these ones. Always makes great viewing, I know. Had quite a lot of contact points. I haven't had to file a great deal on this one so far. So that goes together like that. It's like a big old tusk thing. I'll get the halves of that glued together, and while they're drying, I can get the wheels on. A little bit of fine well, a knife needle on that bit. I hate it when they have these the contact points are put in between rivets because you can't really get a file in there. Right, so stick on the wheels. Again, they're quite a tight fit. Cool, so I think that's focused alright. Pretty cool. So that'll go on there like that somehow. We'll soon sort it out. There's like a little pole thing that goes on there. Wherever that is, it's going to be on the other sprue, of course, obviously. Right, a little bit of glue. And then
there is another piece which happens to be on this sprue. So a bit of sprue jumping. I hate it when they do that, where you back and forth between like different pieces of sprue. Oh, there's a bit of sprue stuck on there. There's a little piece of armour what goes on the front, and I think that's that tusk bit. So I'll put a spiky bit on. That's quite cool. Again, I would assume there's only one way this goes on. Yep. Again, that's a really good fit. I'm quite impressed so far. I don't know what goes in that hole there though. And then we start to put the... Oh, I see, and then you put the other tusks together. Cool, yep. I see what's going on. So that's one. So essentially what you're going to have is two of these tusk things and then the cannon in between them. Just for any of you who are unfamiliar, that's going to look pretty cool. Again, there's a bit of filing on these. I've gone a little bit too ahead of myself now on instructions. So yeah, hopping between the sprues again. Essentially we've got these two big tusk things. And zoom in a little bit more. There we go. I was looking at my AOS Destruction Battle Tome stack, and before Ogres it was tiny compared to Order. Yeah. Yeah, thanks to Gloomspike Gits and Ogres getting a few more bits. It's not too bad. They can still do a bit more. They should have really maybe have put Skaven in and Destruction maybe. But I don't know, there's a lot you can go with Destruction. I'm sure there'll be some new factions popping up. I'd love to see just a regular Orcs get some love, but they seem to have been pretty much almost phased out completely. Also, my Warhammer 40k 8th edition Codex supplements for Imperial is taller than the Xenos put together. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Hopefully next year we'll see some Xenos love. I don't think the Harlan Banshees or the Incubi have come out as their own separate sets, have they yet? So that should happen, really. More Aspect Warriors, that's what I'd say. I mean, we're getting Plastic Sisters of Battle, so anything is possible now. Uh, 63. I assume it means that one. There's always one number wrong on these bloody instructions, isn't there? Oh, bless me. Luckily I come prepared. Okay, so got these two bits now, so they'll go on the front like that. And the big old cannon in the middle there. I love the cannon, it's so cool. There's a little grot fella to make. So I'll get him built. I was just looking at these actually. So they go on there like so. I see. Cool. We can definitely attach one half, as the instructions tell us, and then we'll get this little grot fella built. I don't know whether to glue him on or not. I may keep him separate, I'm not sure. I'll definitely keep the ogre separate. The grot might be okay. So there's a lot of grots on here, especially if you're planning to build with a scrap launcher. But there's this little fella here. So our little grot, he's only 3 pieces. A little spear and a head and a body. So there's his little spear. Just let that dry for a little bit before I put his head on. Alex Bonita says, hello there. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Just building this Ogre scrap launcher, as you can see on your screen. Like I said earlier, do let me know if any of you guys are working on anything, then do feel free to share in the chat. So there are all manner of barrels and whatnots it wants us to put on here. Wow, if you guys could see this instruction, that's manic. Lots of different options. I quite like the little treasure chest thing, so I'll get that on. So there's a little treasure chest. Or just a chest. Probably hasn't got treasure in it, but... Start on the cannon in a minute as well. Not sure I want that tusk thing on now. Just a case of working out where all this bloody stuff goes. As I said earlier, these instructions are a bit pants. Oh, I see. I'll probably leave all these little bits on there till last, really. Because I don't want to glue them on and then find out they're in the way of where the ogre's going to stand or anything. Because they literally just looks like you just stick them on wherever you want. So I'm going to make a start on the cannon because it's the best piece in the whole set. And I'll glue his little Noblar's head on as well. Oh, his arm doesn't want to stay on. Right, you go over there to dry. So again, a lot of contact points with the sprue. Let's spend a few seconds filing these bits down. together. Oh, you do need, before I do that, you do need to put the cannonballs inside. Luckily I just caught that. To find the things. 65. Where on earth are they? There they are. So we need a slot in there. And then, yeah, that'll go on there like so. Ah. There's not enough cannons in Age of Sigmar. I'm still gutted they got rid of the Empire cannon. There's no need for that. And then we've got like this little dead animal skin. Go on the top. So I don't have a clue which way up this goes, I assume that's for top. Yeah, that's for top. Cool, and that goes around a cannon. So I've got some glue along there. Right, a bit of a gap in the middle there, but not too bad. And that other task can actually go on. So it moves freely, but it'll probably get stuck in place. That's coming along. Quite like that. And there's a piece. That's just another random bit what goes on. Right, now it's time to build the ogre. Right. I've got one of his shoes on. There's one attached. I already got one of these ogres had like these separate sort of shoe bits. You won't really get that these days. They just already be sculpted on. We've got his little belly armour. And there's a choice of heads. I quite like the helmeted one. That's his head. And then we've got like these two arms with like they've got these sort of handles on them, holding some sort of something which attaches to a cannon anyway. Like reins almost. Okay, so almost an hour in the stream already. Don't have to go quick, as I tend to do. Okay. So it only tells me to put one on it, one arm on it at the moment. It's rather interesting. I guess you got to put the other arm on after. I might actually just glue him on. I won't glue on a load of crap around him. Do a file again. Okay. So that's cool. It's like a sort of shoulder bag with a load of cannonballs in. That's pretty neat. I'll just chop off the bits for that. And then 86. This is cannonballs. And Lord knows how this goes together though, it looks a bit awkward. Harry says, "Oh yes, finally. Hi guys, hi Craig. Hello. Yeah, sorry it's been a while since the last one. I did mention earlier on that we are doing some Twitch streaming now, but is it like an awkward time if do it during our work hours? But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep on these. I always say that. Right, that's just like shoulder bag, and then I think these bits go in there somehow. I have the same model but can't be bothered to build it, no instructions. Funny enough, I couldn't find the instructions for this one either, so I just went online and got some. The instructions are crap, but these older miniatures unfortunately do have rubbish instructions. Finally done with my mechanical Cerberus. I posted it all to my inspirational mini Instagram. Awesome, I'll check that out. So how on earth does this shoulder bag thing go on his... his armour's not even sticking to his belly. Stay on there. I'll let that dry. Give that time to dry. So he goes on there. I have no idea how he attaches to a can. There's another little bit what needs to go on as well. Twitch is fine. I can rewatch it. Yeah, we put them on YouTube as well. They're just on Tuesday afternoons. We'll be announcing the giveaway winner, or the winner of our giveaway for the Sisters of Battle box on the next Twitch stream, but obviously we'll post it up elsewhere as well. There goes my sprue. So this thing kind of goes on over the cannon, like a sort of an arch. I think once the ogre's on, the cannon will have to be sort of glued into a sort of position. We'll stick this arch thing on. Some glue in there. Because the cannon's... oh, sugar. The cannon is not just going to stay in place. These instructions are so bad. I'm trying to work out what bits the ogre's thing stick to. So it must go either side of... no, it must be either side of that thing there. Okay, cool. He needs to sort of stand in the middle there. Yeah, I'm going to get him glued on, I think. I know it might make him a bit of a pain. Oh, he's actually got a bit on his other foot where he goes in. It might make him a bit of a pain to paint, but... right, you get where you need to go. Come on. Right, you go there. You come... ugh, you come down there. So it's been such a nice kit to put together until now. So that sort of sits like that. So if I get some glue on there, that should sit around there like so. So if you stay there, lovely. So yeah, I'll give that a little bit of time to dry. Now I haven't got his shoulder bag on yet. Whether I can do that now, I don't know, but it's just rubbish. The sound setting is great today. What did you do? I set it up correctly. Yeah, I don't know really. It's just an usual setup. I found out what's been causing some of the other issues, so I sorted that out. And I don't know, I'm quite close to the mic, so it's literally there. So maybe that helps. I'm on Katie's desk today. I normally sit over there if I'm in here. I'm trying to sort of redo my office upstairs. It's where I normally paint and stuff. I want to change all that up and maybe get some sort of semi-permanent thing in there, because I'm always moving these mics and cameras around when it comes to these streams. That's a bit of a faff. I'd like something more permanent set up, but obviously when we Twitch stream, we do it in here, so I'll need separate equipment for that, which not really in a position to invest just yet, but you never know. So, I won't wind that bit just up a little bit. I left him off camera, but he's looking like that at the moment. Started off so quick building this, but certainly a bit more complicated as we go on. One thing I haven't actually done is put the... what I have noticed, I haven't put the Rhinox in, which I should have done when I put the Tusks in. So what I'm going to do... I mean, he will go in, mind you. He goes in like that. So he should have gone in earlier. But he should go in. There's a little hole there. Oh, so hard to see what's going on. Ah, yes, there. So that can just be kicked up and put in there. So that's how he goes on. So yeah, it's going to be fun to paint. But never mind. That's fine. Not only a tabletop jolly, I can just get the dry brush in there on the Rhinox. Problem you might have is that on peaks sometimes you're on your high frequencies, 3 out of 4 on the gains max. If you still use the Focusrite, I use a Behringer, but similar sort of thing. Yeah, the gain's not like it's definitely not clipping, and the gain's probably it's probably on 2/3 more than 3/4. I will put some glue in around that Rhinox, so he's not moving about so much. I might not glue it to its base when I paint it. It might make it a bit easier. I can get the other arm on the Ogre. Oh wait, what happened to the Scarlet? I never bought one. I just bought the Behringer. It was a close run thing between the two. Oh, there's that little Noblar fellow as well. I don't think I'm going to put him on, actually. Oh, is he just crushed? Oh, he's not crushed under the screws. Where does he go? Does he go under the cannon? There's no way I'm going to have him under the cannon. Yeah, bugger that. It'd be impossible to paint if he was on there. I mean, I could paint him up and slot him under there, but I don't think he adds anything to it, really. Maybe I'll stick him on top of the cannon or something. That's probably not the best place to stand. Yeah, I'm not really too fussed about him. I'm going to put that little chest on the back. Yeah, I reckon I'll be able to reach all the parts. If I leave the base off, that'll be fine. Might be a little bit fun on Yoga's belly, but I only really painted blue with gold trim. So I don't do anything fancy on there. I'll paint all the inner bits first. So that'll be fine. It's not too bad actually. There's quite a big gap there. It could be a while before I even get around to painting this thing, as normally the case. I'm just going to stick a couple of barrels on the side and just leave it at that, I think. I'm not going to worry about his... I do like the cannonball shoulder harness thing, but obviously I probably can't get it on now. It just feels like he'll get too busy if I have that on and put his other arm on, but... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't really... I mean, it looks sweet, but... I don't know, I don't look like there's room for it. They have made us a bit too unnecessarily busy. These little barrel things, I might just pop on each end. There's like little holes on there. What are they? Are they just for where them barrels go? It does look like it. There's way too much stuff you can put on these. Alright, so just gonna add a couple of barrels. Just on either side. And then that would pretty much be done. I'm not gonna add any more sort of accessories and crap on it. So that'll go on like that. I just need to put something in the middle. So I'll take these things. So one barrel has like a closed lid and the other one has like some cannonballs on top. That's a closed lid one. How does one beat with mold lines blues? I just have this file, trusty file, and just have at it. It's the worst part of assembling miniatures. I hate filing all these little mold lines and joins and stuff. Almost as much as I hate bits what require and sort of wedge in. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, really. Worst thing is when you discover a pesky mod line that you missed once you start painting. Sort of nothing worse. Nothing worse than that. Right. So how do they even go on? I don't want. Why is there holes there? I don't get it. I thought these would just sit on like that. But there's holes, and I don't know what the holes are for. Oh, these instructions are just naff. Absolutely naff. if I can zoom in anymore. Oh, I can zoom in, mind you. I don't know if that helps me out at all. No, the instructions are so sort of poor. They're poor quality instructions, as a lot of the older stuff is, so I really don't know. I may have to look at maybe just some examples. I don't. Yeah, that one wouldn't. I mean, they would just go on like that, I suppose. They just look a bit crap. They really do look a bit crap like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to leave that like that. I keep building little bits from it that I'm not going to use. Quite a few spare bits, which I'll just chuck in for next month's Patreon or next year's Patreon. So we tend to do that a lot now. Whenever we build something, all the leftover parts we'll just chuck in our box for Patreon. Got loads of ogres still to build, but we got what 40 minutes to go, and I do need to get some more Necromunda terrain built. So I'm going to do that. I've got one little wall piece left. I've actually ordered more wall sprues because you don't get enough of a wall in the starter set. You get loads of columns, but not really enough walls for my liking. So I now ordered a load more on eBay. So I can get rid of a scrap launcher instructions now. Bye bye. I'm probably gonna zoom back out for this. I've actually already built and painted some walls. You might have seen them on our Instagram, but I do have them like just over there if I can get to them. I might have to squeeze past the camera. So, these are what I've done so far. I've gone for like this sort of cyberpunk theme. I don't know. Well, you can see them. So it's sort of like metallic blue on the pipes and stuff, and then I've got like it's a very dark blue on the scenery, and then there's like purple on the lights, sort of pinky purple. Don't show up amazingly on the camera. It's a bit brighter in person. And then I've got like the wall section here. So I know I've glued them together, but I plan on having quite a lot of all different various lengths. So I'll work that like that. And they can go over there and build some more. So, with these, we discovered, and I'm not a massive fan of this, but I've glued the tops on these ones, but if you want to have the walkways on top, you can't have these bits on. What they should have done is made it so the walkways could sit on top of these, so then you could easily just stick them on. But what you have to do actually is, if you want a walkway on these pieces, you've got to sort of flip that over and stick a walkway on. With these, you don't have them in at all. That's if you want to be like super modular and stuff. But I'm just going to glue walkways in some and tops on others. And this piece is actually going to go underneath the stairs that Ingrid has made kindly for us. I'm going to get back in position. You're not looking at the side of my head too much. But they go together pretty nice. That goes for the lid. I just got to make sure you get rid of all these little lumps and bumps there. I'll put glue there, I don't really need it there. And then they'll go together like that, so you got your little wall section. That seems very straight. Once it's all glued together though, that'd be fine. So, come on. So a very interesting thing happened to me today. I went in my shed and noticed that there's a 5-litre bottle of PVA glue just leaked everywhere. I haven't done much to clean it up. I'm hoping it'll all just dry and I can just peel it off. That's the plan. Well, my mate said I should move it around and use it as like a damp seal. I just haven't had a chance to even do anything with it. My lid's on the floor, isn't it? Obviously it's quite a thick puddle and it's quite cold, so I don't think it would dry very quick. So I might have time tomorrow and spread it around and yeah, like seal the floor at least. It's only a wooden floor, so made sure I took everything off it so nothing was bonded to the floor. So this bit's going under the stairs, so I don't know what's going to go on the roof for that, so I'm just going to leave it there. And there's loads of columns, there's so many columns. So yeah, my video for customising these will go up. I don't know which video to do first actually. I've got the corpse grinder cult conversion video ready to go, and also one for converting these walls up. I'll probably do a corpse grinder cult first, because we've been doing quite a bit with scenery on Twitch, so probably do them first. need to get the tiles at some point as well. Right. There's a lot of filing on these, so I do apologise. I've been using a Dremel on the other one and just zipping it through the top. Works really well, really fast. But right, so the columns. They're pretty cool, but there's just too many columns to walls. It's a strange ratio, but then the columns are quite good for stacking on top of each other in higher buildings, but you can do that for walls as well, actually. I do plan on getting quite a lot of this zone mortalis terrain, but as I said, there's more wall pieces coming. Got another 4 sprues of that on their way. It's quite easy to paint in the style I'm doing. All the lights are like airbrushed, so it's literally just a case of painting them, dry brushing them, airbrushing, and then all the pipes and stuff takes a little bit of time, but not all of them will have them. So and then that goes together like so. So nice and easy. Nothing too exciting, I'm afraid, but no, lovely kits. So and then just sort of put them together like that, and then start building corridors. Adding more pieces of wall, and that's your corridor. And then you can have your columns for your corners. Essentially, you get stuff like that. That took so long, but you could have one like that, and then it's sort of coming off like that. All pretty modular, which is really nice. I might do a video on using magnets for them, because there's several things you can do with magnets, but I'm not 100% sure. I really can't be bothered to magnetise a lot of it. I have done with a couple of bits, just as a test. It seems to work alright, but I'd rather just glue up a load of different variations and just plonk them together as and when I need them. So, especially if I'm going to get like a lot more of them. I may even get another set's worth, I don't know yet. Not until all these are painted though, that's for sure. All got to be built first as well. So, doing for time. Still got a good half hour. There's loads of columns. Yeah, definitely gonna stack a couple, I think. a lot of filing, I'm afraid. I do apologise. A bit of a squeaky noise as well. Got another column, so yeah. On top of there. Oh, got there. So that sort of stack up like that. And I don't know if you need to put anything in between them or not. I'm not going to glue it down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Got like a sort of computer console thing. That's pretty cool. So I might stick that on the wall. I don't know where it's actually meant to go normally. There's like a little peg in it to go somewhere. Maybe it goes on the columns. I won't put it on the column though. I want to put it on the wall. So I'm going to glue it onto the wall. Pretty cool. I like all the little consoles and stuff like that you get. Let's add another little dimension to it all. Of course there's doors and stuff as well on these sprues. So it really is a nice set when it all comes together. So where can I put these? Chuck them over there. Right. Again, I apologise, it's a lot of filing. what I'd like to do with these is just glue like two wall pieces together, and then glue them together as the two halves. Just seems the easiest way of doing it. Like so. But yeah, you get loads and loads of these. And you know, you could stack them as high as you want. I probably won't go that high, but alright, so I'm going to build a couple more of them. Okay, so there'll be one more after this one. Make sure you get them dead straight. It's an annoying thing about not having the ceiling pieces in as you build them. So, last column. Last one. Okay. Stick them up there. Okay, so yeah, some columns there. Okay, so not really much left to build now for these last sort of 10, 15, well, about 10 minutes. Just want to dry fit a couple of them just to make sure they're nice and straight. Not put them all the way in now because I can't get them back out. Well, I should be able to pop them out from the bottom. Fit them pretty well. So what I can do, actually, as I want that little bit of wall to go on these steps that Ingrid built, I will grab them. Let me squeeze past the camera again. Oh, there we go. And I'll attach it to that. And they're up there. Squeeze past the camera. Nudge it too much. And a bit rattly. I think I'll tighten them up by... Oh, there is a squeeze. Tighten them up by adding a bit of glue on the steps as well where they meet the wall. But what we have, this little thing here, some steps on it. It's pretty cool, but I just don't like how this bit's sort of floating, so I think a wall piece to go underneath is just what we need. And I'll have that as a permanent fixture. Then walls and columns and whatnot can just run off it. You could just have a column coming off like that. No trouble at all. I'm probably going to have something that will go there as well. Or if you really wanted, you could have more walls. Or even, well, no, maybe not some walls with flooring on, but I didn't think that far ahead. But yeah, I like that. Ooh. Excuse me. I don't think nothing needs to really go on the top of that. too great. Well, I know you can flip the tops upside down for floors, so I will. If I have, I'm not sure I even have the top bits for. No, I must have because I had a wall sprue, so it'll be one of these ones. So yeah, I think essentially you're meant to put these bits upside down. That'd be too high then, though. We'll see. Yeah, so it really doesn't work there. That's too high. But apparently they're meant to go in upside down with floor bits on top, but not quite sure about that. Put that in there. I'm just gonna go on there like so. I'll get that glued on. Okay, put a bit there as well. Cool, now it's got like the little console there as well underneath. Pretty cool. So I think when you have like so, I'm not going to have it there, mind you, but the option's always there. And you could even have all of these coming off there. With some more floor pieces on, which is probably what I'll do. Cool, so yeah, we've got about 5 minutes left, but I don't really have a great deal left to be doing. I do want to just put some glue on these steps though. Get that nice and solid. But yeah, I really like these kits. I love the steps on them, I think they're really good. And we get a couple of sets of them actually. We haven't decided what to do with the other ones. But we'll work something out, no doubt. And there's even like a little lift. But I think with the lift, I'll probably have it on something higher though, because you can have it just like going up one floor. It seems a bit silly, but going up a couple of floors would be quite good. Right, so I'm probably just going to leave it there for the sake of 5 minutes. There really isn't anything else I can really do. I've got some more ogres to build. I'm not going to start anything now with 5 minutes to go. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress I've got done. I'm happy to get this iron blaster thingy built. That's my main aim. Anything else is a bonus. But yeah, some more necromunda bits. Always good. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, so for everyone who's been watching, jumping in the chat and all that, thank you so much. And yeah, I'll try and do these every couple of weeks. I'm not going to make any promises, but yeah, They will be Thursdays if I do them. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you all again